There are a number of people I've had contact with. So Agnesi was one of my first contacts. I was introduced to her and we had lunch together and chatted. Again, the same with Carlo van Stichel. These are people I know quite well. I also know Mr. Lovegrove, of course, and Francis, sorry. But the one person who intrigues me the most is Jurgen van Gorp. I've met him a few times and I kind of see him as a kind of a role model. So yes, I would like to hear more about him. Yeah, 3 C's: composed, capable and confident. The reason I find him so intriguing is because he's confident, he's composed, but somehow amongst his extremely busy and capable lifestyle, he managed to write a book like Jaguar. And I have a copy of that on my desk and I flick through it on a regular basis. And the question I'd like to know is how he manages his time, both at work and at home, and still manage to write such a good book.
My name is Jurgen van Gorp. I'm a partner of the Bayard partnership. There's 2 things that I would say that I need to get things done. The first one is always be busy, and the second one is do proper time management. I do not have spare time. I'm always doing something. I'm always, and not at a high pace. I mean, it's not like I'm working very hard, but I don't like to be doing nothing. And even when I'm sitting in front of the television, I have a laptop with me that I'm working on or checking things or I'm studying things. That's one thing, and keep it at a constant pace. When I was 14, we were climbing a mountain with a group of youngsters, and we passed an old man. And that old man, well, we said good hello, and we just passed him. We ran up the hill, and that old man was going at a slow pace. A bit further, we all got tired. We drank a bit, but we saw that old man again, just walking constantly uphill. The next moment that we tried to pass him, we just couldn't do it. And then we had to stop again, rest a bit, and the old man was just constantly walking uphill. And then in the far distance we can still see him, and we never saw him ever again after that. So the thing is, you don't need to run uphill, you just need to keep a constant pace. Then of course, if you're constantly working, then you need to know what you're doing, and that I would say is the second part. I typically plan things years up front. We have done construction building in the family where we help out each other building houses. And then you know, okay, in the next 2 years I will be spending my time on building a house. And that means I can't do anything else. If I'm writing a book, I know, okay, the next 2 years I will not be building houses. I will be writing books. And that's the reason, that's the thing that I'm also doing. I'm keeping a long-term planning for myself, not in full detail, but just knowing, okay, now I'm spending my time on this and that, and you can chop it up. And so when I'm on holiday, so when I'm cooking on a youth camp, I know that these 14 days nobody else can come in between. And even the companies that I work with, they know that. So, but I plan around that, and apparently I seem to succeed in that. Always look at things from the viewpoint from all the other people that are impacted by your project. It requires a lot of empathy. That's a fact. But you can do that for your own. Just learn how you can look at the whole project and look at the changes that you're doing from the viewpoint of each one of your single stakeholders. And if you do that, then you'll see not only see the problem, you will also see solutions. And you can help them with finding solutions or with finding ways out that they will support and that they will help you on the project rather than being adverse to the project. I'm a radio amateur, and the first thing you learn as a radio amateur is switch on the device, pull out the microphone, and do not talk for the next year. Only listen. Now, the first thing I do whenever I'm in a new company or on a new assignment, I start listening to people. I try to find all of the stakeholders in a project, and I'm just touching base with them, how they think about things, what their vision is on the assignment. And I know you need to be, very many times, you need to be political correct, making sure that you don't start telling about the new project to everyone. But what you still should be doing is identify all the people that can impact your assignment or your project, and making sure that you know what their position is in that project. And that means a lot of listening, very little amount of talking.